Oh, fam, we need to talk. And honestly, you might want to grab a tissue, or maybe the whole box for this one. If you're anything like me, Kristoffer Polaha isn't just an actor on your screen. In the world of Hallmark, he's practically family. He's that warm, towering presence of kindness that can turn any bad day around with just one of those signature crooked grins. We call him the King of Hallmark, not just because he's talented, but because he's good. He radiates a genuine, wholesome energy that makes you believe in happy endings, even when real life feels a bit too messy. That's why today's news just hits different. It's a gut punch. We often look at stars like Chris, dashing from red carpets to movie sets, always smiling in interviews, and assume their lives are as picture-perfect as the Christmas movies they star in. We see the professional highs, and trust me, Chris has had plenty lately. We'll get to those, because we need some light in this darkness. But we rarely see the private battles they are fighting when the cameras stop rolling. Today, hearts are breaking across the Hallmark fandom as we learn the shocking truth about what our favorite leading man has actually been enduring behind the scenes. It turns out, while he was busy bringing joy to all of us, his own world was quietly crumbling. The shocking admission. Recently, Kristoffer dropped a veneer of celebrity perfection and got incredibly, vulnerably real with his fans. While we were all celebrating his new movies, he confessed that the last year has actually been a devastatingly low year for his family. Hearing those words from him, it's genuinely shocking. You just never expect the person who brings so much light to be walking through such a deep valley of shadows. It wasn't just one thing, it was wave after wave of loss. He bravely opened up about the passing of his beloved mother-in-law, a cornerstone of their tight-knit family. Losing a matriarch changes everything. It leaves a hole in holiday gatherings and Sunday dinners that never quite fills up. But the heartbreak didn't stop there. If you follow Chris on social media, you know his dogs aren't just pets. They are full-fledged family members. In a cruel twist of fate, the Polaha family had to say goodbye to two of their fur babies in a very short span. Anyone who has lost a loyal dog knows that specific kind of shattering pain. It's a quiet house where there used to be tippity taps of paws. It's reaching down to pet a head that isn't there anymore. Compounding all of this emotional turmoil is something so many of us parents can relate to, yet it still stings when it happens. The empty nest. Chris and his amazing wife, Julian, have sent two of their three boys off to college recently. It's that bittersweet heartbreak of successfully raising good humans. You want them to fly, but oh, how it hurts when they actually leave the nest. When you add it all up, the grief, the losses, the quiet house, it paints a picture of a year that would bring anyone to their knees. Why this hits us so hard? I think the reason this news is sending such shockwaves through the fandom today isn't just because sad things happened, it's because he kept going for us. Think back to the last year. Think about the interviews you saw, the fan conventions where he spent hours taking photos, the energetic posts about his new projects. He showed up, he smiled, he made us feel special, all while he was carrying this immense weight of grief privately. That's not just being a professional actor, that's deep-seated character. That's a man who cares so deeply about other people that he puts his own pain on the back burner to make sure we get our happy ending. It also brings up old wounds for us Hallmark diehards. We're still not totally over the cancellation of Mystery 101, Justice for Travis and Amy, and knowing that Chris was dealing with real-life loss while we were all mourning a fictional TV show just puts things into a staggering new perspective. The silver lining, because Chris would want one. Now, I can't leave you guys totally bereft. If there is one thing Kristoffer Polaha stands for, it's hope. He is a man of deep, abiding faith, and even in his admission of how hard things have been, he's been focused on gratitude. Despite the personal heartbreak, his career is actually soaring, which is the beautiful, complicated duality of life, isn't it? He's not just breaking the mold at Hallmark, he's shattering it. He's got huge non-Hallmark projects that are fulfilling lifelong dreams, like his new series American Hostage and his indie film Mimics. And don't worry, he hasn't abandoned us festive fans. We still have him for the holidays. He's starring in The Christmas Quest with the Queen herself, Lacey Chabot, finally, right? And the massive A Grand Ole Opry Christmas. He's finding the light, but that doesn't mean he doesn't need our support right now as the truth of his struggle comes to light. Rallying around our guy. So, what do we do with this heartbreaking news today? We do what Hallmark fans do best. We love aggressively. We rally. If you've ever felt touched by one of his movies, if his portrayal of a character helped you through your own tough Christmas or lonely weekend, now is the time to pay that back. Let's flood his social media not just with praise for his movies, but with genuine prayers and love for the man himself. Let him know that it's okay to not be okay sometimes. Let's tell him that we see his pain, we honor his losses, and we are standing right here in his corner, cheering him on louder than ever. Chris, if you ever read this, we love you. We are so sorry that your heart has been hurting. Thank you for being so real with us. You've got a whole army of fans having your back today and every day. Now it's your turn, fam. What's one message of love or support you want to send Kristoffer today? Leave it in the comments below. Let's make sure he feels the love.